So here's a little mini game. Try and find out how this car right here and that car right there are related. I'll give you the answer at the end of the video. But in the meantime, let's remaster the Bolide review. What I am currently driving is the most expensive car in CDT right now. The lovely Bugatti Bolide. A very cool car. Oh, yes. Well, technically it's a very cool car. But to the immature and childish. Because it's very expensive at 37.5 million, and quite a lot of the babies of CDT think it's the best car in the game. Well, that's what this remastered GTI is here for. Well, it's a Bugatti. It's very cool. It's a limited run of 20, I think. Barely any. It's actually a track-only Bugatti, and one of the most outlandish-looking ones I've seen since the EB110 went out of production, to be honest. This thing looks like it has just come from a nuclear power plant. Well, some sort of nuclear plant, anyway. There's just so many cool slashes and lines. I'll set the time today so that you can properly see it. Because you're going to love it when you properly see it. Look at that. This has to be one of the most beautifully intricate cars I have seen in a while. You've got the carbon, you've got the blue, the lined reels. It's amazing. This has been, well, this has had a lot of effort put into when they were porting it to CDT. Always nice to see the designers putting in some effort. Cough, Ford Explorer, cough, Ford F-150 Fire, cough, pretty much every recent car. You heard nothing. You can barely tell it's a Bugatti. It's a very cool thing. But, unfortunately for CDT, it's ruined because... I can't say it, because then people will understand and get the answer to the quiz question I did at the start of the video, so... I won't say it yet, what's the flaw with it. But put it this way. I've had this thing for about 5 months now. And I haven't warmed to it. Oh, that's hinting at something for tomorrow. Shouldn't have said that. This is the original Big 3 car, the first one to be added. And it's also the closest to 300 miles an hour, with a top speed of, wanna guess? 300 miles an hour. It's, I think it was for quite a while the best car in the game. But, now I don't think it is. Or maybe it wasn't even good to start with, but just everyone thought it was cool because it was really expensive. Either way, this is a really good flex if you want to flex on somebody that's unintelligent. The acceleration. It's... For a car as fast as this, I would expect more. But it's not bad by any means. More underwhelming. Mildly disappointing. It's a shame. Don't tell the Bolide fanboys that. And as for cornering, it's not the best. The turn-in is decent. More, not as good as I'd expect from something rated as a 10 handling, though. But my real problem is, it feels very much like the car is driving itself. There is absolutely no connection between my fingers and what's happening with the car. It's so disconnected, it's disgusting. I hate it. It's really got on my nerves. And I'm going to cut the audio now so that you don't hear me ranting about it. Surely it can redeem itself with drifting. Maybe? That was a weird noise I made. It's not really that good at drifting. It's definitely on the worst side of drifting. What? My phone behaves like it's got water on it, I swear to God. But look, if we turn in a handbrake, it just sort of wiggled around a bit. Why? I don't understand. Maybe we need to get up a little bit more power, so... Turn in, handbrake. That wasn't too bad. It's not fun to drift. And it's also quite unpredictable. You've got to be going quite quick to actually get the most out of it. But when you do go quite quick, it's actually not too bad. It does feel disconnected, but it is quite easy to drift. But the problem is, it's not big smoky tail slides like what I want. It's four-wheel drifts. Oh, that went badly. Which is effectively just another way of saying we haven't got enough grip to corner properly. So, should be good with the circuit, right? This is boding well. So now we're on the circuit. Hopefully, you know, now we're in a place this car's legally allowed to go. It's not road legal in real life. Maybe it'll hopefully make sense, this car. Please make sense. Let's do this. This is going to be fun. Hopefully. It's a very cool looking car. Out of the 37.5 million quid price tag, I'd pay 20 of those just for the looks. 20 million, I mean. Oh, I'll tell you what. It is a bit lacking in acceleration, still it feels like. But it is all starting to make sense. This isn't a car to drift. This isn't a car to soar through the mountains. This is simply built to go on the track and go really bloody quick. And it does. And it sure as hell does. Whoa. 36.2. Obviously, I'm no expert driver. This is also a standard car, so there is still room for improvement. But a 36.2. Damn. Did not know this had it in it. You know something? In my original review, I believe I ended it with saying it wasn't worth its money and it was overpriced and rubbish or something along those lines. And that's how I've felt about it ever since, and I haven't driven it that often. But after I've actually taken it on the track and driven it properly, it makes sense. But this car is still flawed, and it brings me back to my original question. How is this related to that? Well, I'll tell you. They are both clouted as heck. I mean, seriously. The Bolide, you approach some little 9-year-old kid in it or whatever, and they go absolutely buck wild. And it's a shame, because Clout has gotten a hold of a decent car, just as long as you stick to the track with it. So thank you for watching. Check my channel, 11 o'clock BST. Big announcement happening. Good stuff. And also, one last thing to mention on this car, which I've just remembered. It's common as fuck. They've sold this thing so many bloody times. I think last resale in the limited shop was the 6th time it was resold. So you're not actually getting a rarity. So find something else if you want an actually limited. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.